Hi everybody, there I am right here at the George Fitty Stadium Trestle Field press box. Yes sir, we're going to have an 18.5-minute pregame show out here on WHBW, which is your one stop for all things highlighted Baldwin, Wallace. The Brown and Gold Brigade, who lost last Saturday to Center by a score 12-10, will take on, not Transylvania, but rather Kenyon, who beat Transylvania 13-4 earlier this year for their only game this season. But here we are, it's men's lacrosse time. It's almost time to rock and roll, folks, as these fans are definitely looking forward to this. Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. You don't get the glare of me and you get more of the action right there. I mean, you can still see me, folks. I don't know if you can or can't. I'm up at the top of your screen. I'll be overwatching everything and guiding you through these 60 minutes of men's lacrosse. Coach Tony Tatro has done a dandy of a job leading us to 2 OAC regular season titles in his first 2 seasons. However, he did not get the job done in either OAC tournament this year. Hopefully it's going to be different. We're going to start off the homestand with the game against the always rough and tough Kenyon College Owls, who are not part of the OAC, but still a good school nonetheless. Excuse me, folks. There we go. We do not have the starting lineups, but we do have the coaches. Of course, for us, it's Tony Tatro. For them, for us as well, as assistants include Caleb Delaney, Rory Jeffers, and Bill Schmold. And meanwhile, for the Kenyon College Owls, their head coach is Doug Mizzardi, assisted by CJ Hughes and Patrick Roshan. Their lead scorer, oh ye gods, their lead scorer was David Chintawa. David Chintawa had 7 goals in the 13-4 victory. You heard that right, 7 goals. That's insane, folks. That's truly crazy. But that's just how it rolled for them, and they were able to win the game, Kenyon. For us, it was our lead scorer. 4 goals for number 25, Ian Shealy. And, of course, 1 goal for 33, Jake Kuhnman. Who else? Number 21, Paxton Allison from California. Wowee. He has a goal to his credit. Who else? Keaton Trout with 2 goals and Bennett Trout with 1. Of course, they're both brothers from Pickerington North High School. Always good to see these guys do their thing. We have about 15.5 minutes to go. We'll be on the right side, as you can tell, with our rotation and starting things up, which is, oh, interesting. I usually see the Brown and Gold Brigade on the left side rather than the right, but, oh well. Here we go with some action coming up tonight. Captains shake hands, including numbers 22, that's Zach Zoll. He's also on the football team. Number 30, Evan Vetter. And number 10, that is Gavin Flack. Gavin's from Reno, Nevada. How about that? Quite a distance. A lot of these folks, it's quite the distance. We got Ryan Yansens. He is from Lexington, South Carolina. Ben Glover, he is from Oregon City, Oregon. You guessed it. A lot of Michigan people out here. A lot of Michigan men, that's for sure. What else is there? Do we have people? We have someone from North Carolina. That's Loudon Peters. And who else is from a distance? I don't know, but I do know that this is going to be an interesting one today. 2 good schools ready to play some men's lacrosse. There we are, huddled up right there in all our glory. Trying to get stuff all set up. Weather going to be very cooperative today in the 50s, maybe the 40s. So there is that. I can't complain about the weather. I'll be the first to tell you that. Cannot wait. We don't know what the starting lineups look like yet, but we will in a minute. Looking at what happened last Saturday, of course, we lost 12-10. We had less shot attempts, and we had a higher shooting percentage, though, 32.3%. And 7 assists for us and 7 assists for center. And we only won 8 of the 18 face-offs. Good Lord. And we cleared it 18 out of 19 times. We had 3 penalties. They had 2. Finney Stadium, always a good place to catch some action of Division III stuff, whether it's football, as I always say, soccer, lacrosse, whatever the heck. You know it's going to be fun. Cannot wait to see who comes out on top out here. We're going to try to get the entirety of the field. Well, in case you haven't noticed, in men's lacrosse, the nets are a little further in, a little closer in, I should say, rather than being at the goal line. They're at the 10. There are no free positions, and of course, there is no running clock. So a lot of differences between men's lacrosse and women's lacrosse, and of course, they wear the helmets rather than what do you call it? Just the goggles that the women do. I don't know how they do that, considering how tough and physically demanding a sport like lacrosse is. But they are up for the task. They do it every game, and they do it in a dandy. Can't wait to see who wins this. These two teams are just so good out here. Of course, Kenyon did pick up the win last time in. We forgot to mention, rather than a 90-second shot clock, it's an 80-second shot clock, so there is that. As you see the gang practice right there. Like to remind you, the fun isn't over yet on YouTube. For we have a game of women's basketball tomorrow night. That'll be against the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears. And then Friday would be Highland Hudson, but I don't think I'm going to do that, folks. My apologies to the team. And then after that, Saturday would be the OAC title game if we're able to win, and only if we're able to win, folks. So there is that. If we lose to Ohio Northern tomorrow, which I don't want to talk about losing to Ohio Northern, then the season's pretty much over. But if we win over Ohio Northern, we will likely take on Marietta. If not, it will be Capital in a game of D3 women's basketball with the whole conference on the line. Tip-off then will be at 2 p.m. Good moves right there. Looks like our goalkeeper is going to be Sam Piccolo. Sam from William Mason High School in Mason, Ohio. Ooh, nice effort right there. Of course, we got local talent, too. There's no denying that. We have Josh Roberts, a freshman defender from Kenston. And, of course, we have guys like senior Jake Nanoski. Jake, of course, from Medina. He's a receiver on the football team. He had that touchdown catch earlier this season. Think against the Quakers. But regardless, he's 6'6", making him very hard to miss. There he is right there with the ball passing on the left side, speaking of which. If that's not our goal, we will. Yes, Nate?
It's going to be the anthem first and then the lineup.
Anthem lineup, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. If that's not our goal, it's going to be Ridge Bamer. Bamer is going to be a freshman from Brighton, Michigan. We have 8:42 to go. The good guys are huddling up right there. Now we're going to break huddle. Yes, sir. We're going to have some fun tonight. They don't have a lot of local talent, those Kenyon College Owls. I'm noticing people everywhere. Whether it's Minnesota, Wisconsin, California, South Carolina, New Hampshire as well, New York, Virginia, Rhode Island, Maryland, Connecticut. A lot of talent from across the country for this team. And for this team, I mean the Kenyon College Owls. Of course, we'd like to wish best of luck to the Highland girls basketball team tomorrow night. We will be taking on Amherst Steel in the OHSAA tournament. Winner likely takes on Lake. West, a major upset. I'm hoping for an upset. That'd be much easier. Semifinals will be in Massillon Perry. So I have my doubts of us going there. Because, well, that is a hike. But that's just how it is, folks. That's just how it is. Number 12, that's Nate Hoover. Nate gonna pass that behind the net. You see the gang just staying loose out there. Of course, it's not just them. It's those guys right there who are just watching. I believe we will be in the white uniforms. And Kenyon will be in the purple uniforms. We have about less than 7 minutes to go. You see the Kenyon Owls. I think Kenyon used to be in the OAC years ago. They're not anymore. Of course, it's 10 schools, soon to be 9 schools once John Carroll departs for the NCAC, which was likely a football move because they're sick of being in the shadow of Mount. At least that's what I heard at the very least, what was the major reason to them leaving the OAC. We gotta keep warm out here. It's not the easiest thing to do. Don't know what the starting lineups look like. Hopefully we'll get them in a jiffy. See Johnny to the left of me. Maybe he'll get them for me. That's fine. We'll just improvise. Cannot wait. Five and a half minutes left. We're getting all set up. All action packed out here. Of course, tomorrow when we play Ohio Northern, we're going to bring out the handy dandy computer. Yes, we're going to play songs. We're going to go nuts. We're going to have a whiteout in the student section, hopefully throughout the entirety of the Earthsprung Gymnasium's decked out in white tomorrow night. For what should be a fun game to say the least. I know that I, for one, am looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it since the OAC tournament. Well, since we clinched the first round bye, I'm like, enough of all this nonsense. And then when it was home court advantage for the OAC, it was more enough of this nonsense. Let's talk more about the OAC tournament. I can only assume the players are more anxious than I am. I don't blame them. Of course, Coach Harris has done a masterful job. Of course, you're not here for me to talk about the women's basketball team just yet. You're here for me to talk about men's lacrosse. As the fans are hopefully going to file their way in. I don't see that many fans, folks. Yeah, not that many. See a lot of empty seats, a lot of empty bleachers, unfortunately. That is just how it is. It's a shame. That's unfortunately the life of a D3 athlete. Like Rodney Dangerfield, they don't get no respect. But we're on a mission to change that, folks. I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. You all know that by now. And we're going to try to put some respect on their names. Because these folks earn it. These guys earn it. They're working for a degree. They are working for an education. They are working for a national championship. They are working, period. Which is why I love D3 sports. It just has stuff you can't teach on the D1 level, on the FBS level, FCS level, maybe the D2 level perhaps, but especially Division 1 level. Especially those monster schools, those blue bloods in the D3 or D1 world. So we have about 3 minutes to go. You see the good guys practicing right there. Did that shot go in? I think it did. We're almost ready to rock and roll. Will we win is the question. We'll get the stats and all that fun stuff coming up. And just see the gang still having fun. Running out of the right side, passing that. That's number 99, Reese Leach. I think Reese was starting for us a lot last year. They're still waiting for the start of everything. Number 7, that's Bennett. Bennett very good at what he does. Our roster is so large to the point in which we need a second page for the roster. Oh, ye gods. That, my friends, is kind of hard to believe. Less than 2 minutes to go till it's rock and roll time here on YouTube and at the George Finney Stadium in beautiful Berea, Ohio. In an interstate battle. Of course, we're no longer, or we're not playing Kenyon in a conference matchup, of course. Who knows, maybe the Owls will return to the OAC. My dream is for Case to replace Carroll, considering the fact that, of course, my mom is a Case Western grad. Well, all that being said, they're going to get out the nets and bring on the real nets. What's up? How are you? Good, thank you. But of course, we're going to have the starting lineups, but first the national anthem right here, so we'll take it down to the public address announcer who's got us all covered up in just a minute.
Good evening and welcome to George Finney Stadium, home of Yellow Jacket Men's Lacrosse. For tonight's non-conference home opener between the Kenyon College Owls and your Baldwin, Wallace University Yellow Jackets. At this time, we ask that all fans please rise and kindly remove your caps as we honor America and those who protect our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. First, the visiting Owls. Number 3, freshman attack from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Lucas Flynn. Number 4, sophomore attack from Potomac, Maryland, Kevin Camucho. Number 15, sophomore attack from Painted Post, New York, Mike Caproll. Number 21, senior defenseman from Hilliard, Ohio, Andrew Ward. Number 22, sophomore attacker from New Albany, Ohio, David Chitala. Number 23, senior defenseman from Golden, Colorado, Jake Donaldson-Reed. Number 35, sophomore goalkeeper from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Adam Hall. Number 21, freshman midfielder from Alexandria, Virginia, Andrew Lewis. Number 44, junior midfielder from Montclair, New Jersey, Robin Sheep. And number 45, freshman defenseman from Greenville, South Carolina, Colin Williams. Head coach for Kenyon is Doug Nazarki, assisted by C.J. Hughes and Patrick Grosha. And now for your Yellow Jackets. Number 1, senior goalkeeper from Mason, Ohio, Samuel Piccolo. Number 4, senior attack from Medina, Jake Nanoski. Number 7, sophomore attack from Pickerington, Ohio, Bennett Trapp. Number 12, sophomore midfielder from Worthington, Ohio, Dave Hoover. Number 14, senior attack from Pickerington, Ohio, Keaton Trapp. Number 25, sophomore midfielder from Westerville, Ohio, Ian Shealy. Number 27, freshman defenseman from Clarkston, Michigan, Gavin Hake. Number 33, sophomore midfielder from Fairport,
What's going on?
Jake Kubin. Number 37, sophomore defenseman from Greensboro, North Carolina, Loudon Peters. And number 43, senior defender from East Lansing, Michigan, Will Latch. Yellow Jackets are coached by Tony Tatro, assisted by Caleb Delaney, Rory Trevor, and Bill Schwalb.
Well, looks like they're trying to get something going on with the official webcast. What I do know is that we're going to have fun on this YouTube channel at least. 60 minutes of men's lacrosse coming up. 22, that's Zach Zoll doing the face-off for us. What's going on, Johnny?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on over here?
Nothing, we're just setting stuff up.
Okay. Zach doing the face-off for us. Number 18, that looks to be, well, it looks to be number 18, Jack McCarron from Rumson, New Jersey. Here we go. Yellow Jackets Owls opening face-off going to be won by Kenyon. Great to have you aboard. Tommy Maroons, your play-by-play announcer. Getting past everybody, running towards the middle of the field. Going to go all the way towards the left side. Shot, and it's a good save by Samuel Piccolo, who traps it. Good job right there as the pass goes past midfield. Andrew Woolward. Woolward running all the way back. I think he still has it. Woolward going to float down a little too high. That's going to be our ball in prime position. It comes over 30 seconds through this thing. And now we wait to see what we can do. Gonna pass that back. That's number 33, Jay Kuhnman. Kuhnman out to number 25, Ian. Ian running to the left. Ian still with it. Ian just holding on. Gonna run back. Ian gonna pass that. That looks to be number 7, Bennett? Bennett going all the way back. Bennett stopped. Bennett looking. Bennett in a little bit of some trouble as he's dancing around. Ooh, he still has it. Spinning free. 50 seconds. There's a shot, and Ian cannot get it in. And the goalkeeper, that is, of course, I believe Adam Hall. As here they go past midfield. Here they go on the right side. We've gone over a minute this thing, and ain't nobody scored yet. And now the pass goes behind the net. Keep in mind, the nets are much closer to midfield than they are in women's. As the pass continues to go back. Number 3, that's Lucas Flynn. Flynn passing that on the left side. Looking right here behind the net. Still with it. That's number 4, Gavin Gamucho. Gamucho passes that. Now here they go. That looks to be number 7, Kyle Becker. Becker going to let this one rip, and he misses it. Out of bounds, but closest out to the Owls. 34 on the shot clock. See, some people are flocking here to this live stream, considering the fact that I don't think the other live stream's working. That's number 4, Gavin Gamucho. No, 14 rather. Tucker Fulton. Fulton with it. No, 44, excuse me. Rollins Heath, who scores it. Rollins Heath, a junior from Montclair, New Jersey.
44, Rollins Heath.
Heath with his first goal of the season. It is 1-0. Kenyon attacks first. 2 minutes, 14 seconds through the first quarter. Zach doing the face-off. He struggled last Saturday. Of course, he only won 8 of the 26 face-offs last Saturday, and now he's down 0-2 as that ball's going to be slapped out. Still going to be a fight for the ball. Who's got it? Looks like Kenyon's going to try again as he falls down right there. Still being fought for, and now looks like we got it with number 42, Devin Ambrose. And Devin going to pass that deep over towards the right side. That one goes over the head of number 31, Joe Torberg. Joe is 6'4" freshman. Now we'll see what happens. The substitutions are happening. 12:21 to go in the first quarter. Kenyon up 1-0. We're going to resume play now. Number 1 is Rowan Golden. Golden passes that towards the right side. Looking right here, that's number 2, Chase McCarthy. McCarthy going to pass that to number 1, Golden. Golden passes that to 43, Nathan Casella. And now we'll see what happens. As they still have the ball running in, trying to get it to 2-0, passing that behind the net. Looking, that's number 22, David Chintala. Chintala had 7 goals in the last game for Kenyon. That is no exaggeration. As McCarthy with it running to his left. Chase McCarthy trying to spin away. McCarthy still has it. 35 to shoot. McCarthy spinning, running right. Going to pass that to 43, Casella. Casella going in. And there's a shot. That one going to go behind the net. And good job there by Samuel Piccolo to get it. Sam, I think, still has it as the substitutions are on. No, he does not. Excuse me. I apologize as here they go on the left side. And we'll see what number 7 Bennett has in stock. Bennett looking. Bennett trying to spin away. Bennett forgot something important. He's still on it. Bennett trying to get something cooking. He may eye number 31, Joe, but he goes towards his left instead. Gonna go in. There's a shot. There's a goal. Jake Nanoski. He made a lot of noise last season. He's gonna make a lot of noise again this season, more than likely. Jake the senior makes it a 1-1 tie here in Berea. Now it will be face-off time. Looks as if it will be number 30, I believe. That would be Evan Vetter. Evan, a 5'8" freshman. A lot of freshmen on this team. In fact, it's a very balanced roster, in my opinion. As here comes Kenyon on the left side, trying to get something cooking out here. That's number 15, Mike Capral. Capral passing it by now. As here they go, looking on the left side, going to lob that back to number 3, Lucas Flynn. Flynn with it. Flynn going to step back. He's going to pass that to 44, Rollins Heath with the only goal for Kenyon today, as there's a bit of a check running towards the right side. That's 41, Tanner Lewis. Lewis still on it. Lewis is going to pass that to the right side to number 3, Lucas Flynn. Now we'll see what they do. Going back, 40 to shoot, so they've spent about half the time so far. Lucas Flynn driving in, passing it back. There's a shot, and a nice save by Samuel Piccolo. Sam going to run all the way back. He's going to gun it to the left side with number 11, Owen Tafe is waiting. And there's one that heads towards the middle to number 37, Loudon. Loudon, a sophomore defensive man. As there's a nice dance move right there by number 25, Ian. Ian lobs that towards the right side of 33, Jake. Jake passing it to Ian. That's who he passes it to. Ian, back out to Jake. Jake's still on it. 45 to shoot. Jake gonna try drive in, try do it himself. The shot, it's a goal with 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. So 2 Jakes have scored for us tonight. One of them being Nanaski, the other one being Kenyon. The Jake that just scored is from Fairport, New York. He is a sophomore. It's face-off time, folks. Hold on, there's a whistle. There may have been something happening as it's going to be our ball. 9 minutes, 9 seconds in the first. Passing that to number 7, that's Bennett. Bennett looking. Bennett running right. Bennett going to pass that back to 31, Joe. Joe just holding on to it. Joe still with it. He's going to look back and pass it back. And back to Joe. Joe going to pass out right side. We'll see what we do. Inside the 30, trying to drive in to take the lead for the first, or take the 2 goal as he goes and shoots that one way off target. That thing's going out of bounds, but we're closest to it. 55 on the shot clock. 8:42 to go in the first. Here we go with the ball. Going to pass that shot. It looked like that may have hit off the pipe. Adam Hall was the one who got it, and Adam Hall gets it again. The goalkeeper passes that to the left side. Hall is the goalkeeper, of course. Ball is on the ground, and there's going to be a tough battle for the ball now. It takes a hop. Number 21, Paxton Allison is here we go. Going behind the net. It's number 31, Joe Torberg. And now number 21, that's Paxton. Paxton passes that to Joe. Joe on the left side. Joe driving in. Joe looking for something. Joe spins. Joe coughs up the ball with 50 on the shot clock. Still being fought for. We get it back for now. Bennett trying to force something. Oh, he goes down. Goes down really hard out there. There's a high deep pass up the middle, and we will try to get it. And we do. Samuel Pickle going to gun that one deep towards the right side for Hunter. Hunter Bain wasn't there. As here they go. The ball going out of bounds. That'll be our ball. No doubt about that. 7:20 in the first quarter. Here we go on the attack. Gonna pass it right there was Bennett to number 21, Paxton. You can tell who Paxton is because he's got the long black pants on. Number 7, that's Bennett. Bennett gonna try drive in. Bennett looking. Bennett trying to back up. Bennett running towards his right. Good pass, good opportunity, but no goal right here as number 4, Jake had to bail out. Jake running. Jake. That one's up in the air. Bennett's going to pass it to the left. There's a shot. Good save there by number 35, Adam Hall. 80 on the shot clock. 6:41 in the first. 2-1. Good guys on top. Now it goes back to 60 as it is whenever you got the ball back in lacrosse. Number 4 is Jake. Jake looking. Jake going to go back. He's going to pass it out to number 14. That is Keaton. Keaton going left. That is Paxton. Paxton passes that left side. That is Bennett. Bennett still on it. Bennett going to run back. Bennett going to stop. Bennett going to back up. Bennett going to pass that a little too high for number 21, Paxton. Paxton only 6 feet as he is from Redondo Beach, California. Good move there by 14, Tucker Fulton. Fulton looking. Fulton passes on the left side. Here they go. Out to number 2. That's Chase McCarty. McCarty running towards the right side. I think he still has it. In fact, he does still have it. He passes it to Rowan Golden. Golden running on the right side. Golden in trouble. Golden trying to escape, and Rowan Goulding going to pass that to the right side. Going to go behind the net out here. Still trying to get something cooking. A high pass back. They're just holding on to it. 34 on the shot clock is number 1. Goulding still has it. Goulding going to drive in. Going past that left side. Good job right there. Here comes the shot. That's a mess. But it'll be Kenyon ball. Still 26 on the shot clock. Now 24. That's 22. David Gentala's. There's going to be a flag that's tossed high up in the air. I think that might have been on us. That penalty is probably on us. Looks like number 55, Caleb Fox, will be heading towards the sideline. Looks like we will be shorthanded. On behalf, nope, just number 55 actually, Caleb. 5 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Shot clock resets to 60. And pass that to 22. That's David Chintala. Now number 44. That's Rollins Heath. Gonna pass that back now. Number 31. That's Cameron Longley. Or Longley, excuse me. As there's a shot, there's a goal by Gavin Gamucho. 4:52 to go in the first. We are tied at 2. What did Gamucho do earlier in the game, or last game? He had a goal as well.
Assisted by number 2, Chase McCarty.
McCarty is how you pronounce it. My apologies for butchering it. 4:52 in the first. These two trying to fight for the ball out here. And a good job. We got to get it. And now there's a loss of the stick right there as it's still being fought for. Rolled towards the left side. Way out of the net right there. That could be a mistake on Sam. But he's going to get away with it as number 22. Chintala had to scramble for it. Chintala passes out on the right side. Here they go. Going to pass it back still. That's number 41, Tanner Lewis. Lewis on the right side now. Going to pass it to number 22, David Chintala. Chintala going to pass that behind the net. Now here they go on the left side. I've noticed Kenyon's had a lot of time on attack lately. As there's Rollins Heath. Heath spins away. Rollins Heath going to drive in. Rollins Heath shoots a good save by Sam. He's going to try to race for it. And now there's nobody behind the net. Heads up. There's a tumble for the ball. And it will be ours with 3:45 to go in the first. Number 20 is Noah. Noah Bartos going to pass that to Sam. Sam with the deep pass out to 11, Owen. Owen Tafe. Owen running right. Owen passes that towards the left side. Out of number 33, Jake's stick, but he got it back. Jake's still on it. Jake just holding on to it. You see him right there on your screen towards the left near the end of Baldwin Wallace. And Jake going to try to get something going out here. Jake passes that back. That's number 5, Noah Dodgson. Now here we go with 38 to shoot. You can try to go in. Try and make it 3-2. There's a shot. Is it a goal? Yes, it is. 3-2 with 2:59. Nate Hoover puts it in. We're winning again. This time it is 3-2. Under 3 in the first. And false start. I think that means it's going to be our ball. 2:55 in the first. Here we go. Number 11, that's Owen passing down the right side. Number 31, that is Joe. Joe passes out to number 7, Bennett. Bennett going behind the net to Keaton. Keaton, a senior. Bennett, a sophomore. I think they're brothers. At least I'd assume they are. Either that or they coincidentally go to the same high school and have the same last name. Pass midfield out to 51, Joe Sikora. Sikora going towards the net. He's charging in, and he passed that left side. Good shot, but it's blocked, and that one's going to be a diving save right there. It will be Kenyon ball, 2:13 in the first quarter. Here we go on defense. Going to pass that back. It's number 13. That is Jack Joyce, excuse me. As here they go driving in. Shot misses off target. That ball goes out of bounds. But last out, or closest out, on Kenyon. So the Owls will keep it. 115 seconds now left in the first quarter. 3-2, Brown and Gold Brigade on top. Ron Golden going in. Golden passes down the left side. Going to try to pass that a little too high for Golden, but fortunately for him, his teammate's right there. His teammate was number 2, McCurdy. As here they go, just passing it along. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Spin move right there is Mike Capral. Capral going back. He's going to pass it. There's a shot. That one is no good. Less than 10 to shoot. Actually, less than, or more than 10 to shoot, really, as it's going to reset. I think that may have been a shot on goal. That might be the reason why. 22 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's a miss right there on the left side, but Kenyon closest to it. 71 seconds to go in the first quarter. What's been a fine game so far. Here we go on defense. Number 4, Gavin Gamucho. Gamucho going to pass that back as we are in the final minute of the first. Chase McCurdy scores it, and we are tied at 3.
Now goal is by number 2, Chase McCurdy.
57 seconds in the first, or to go in the first. It'll be face-off time. 3-3 as number 30, Evan doing the face-off for us. Whoever gets this will probably hold on to it for the last shot. Because that's a wise idea, as Evan went down hard right there, and it's going to go right to Kenyon. Passing that on the left side. Going to flip it out. 44 seconds to go. Number 41, that is Tanner Lewis. Tanner Lewis going to pass that to the left side. Back to Lewis with 31, now 30 seconds. Lewis going to pass it back, and it goes back. Number 44, that's Rollins Heath on it. Heath going to pass that to number 3, Lucas Flynn. Flynn spins. Flynn passes that to Heath. Heath being double teamed. Heath going in. Heath going to try to shoot this. Sam with a nice save. They're going to try to get it back. 10 seconds in the first quarter. Going to run it all the way back. That'll likely take it to the end of the first. We'll probably put up a Hail Mary. Here it comes. That one is close, actually. But the first quarter draws to an end where the good guys are tied with the Owls. 3 apiece. Will the oldest and greatest university in America ultimately win this game? That is a question we will not know for a while.
All other Yellow Jacket athletic results can be accessed through the BW Athletics website at bwyellowjackets.com. Results are posted within an hour after most athletic events.
And of course, it's broadcast right here. WHBW is your one-stop for all things Highland and Baldwin Wallace. I'd like to remind you that the baseball season's coming up for the Highland team, or for Highland High School, and softball's coming up as well for Highland High School. Hard to believe, I know. Got a lot of good baseball and softball talent out there, folks. Of course, for softball, our star pitcher, Ashley, is going to be pitching for Muskingum. She's going to be in the circle for Muskingum next season. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out about that. Because, of course, Muskingum is in the OAC just like us.
Your leader for comprehensive sports medicine care for athletes of all
But anyways, and of course in baseball, Hunter's going to be pitching for Ohio next year, at least playing for Ohio next year. Of course, the same Hunter that's number 13 for the Hornets in basketball and also 13 in baseball. Hunter, very good at what he does. The dominant, tall left-hander. Coach Grissom definitely prides Hunter for his work out there. And who wouldn't? Mr. Winston, very good at what he does. Of course, tough loss last night for the Black and Green Brigade. Thank you. Tough loss for the Hornets last night in boys basketball. Dawsontown Fitch on a no foul call. So here comes the face-off. Kenyon's going to pick this up, pass it on the left side. Here they go, looking behind the net. Number 4, that's Gavin Gamucho. Gamucho with a goal today. Gamucho passes that to 15, Mike Capral. Capral going back. That's 44, Rollins Heath. Here they go, right side. That's number 3, Lucas Flynn. Flynn gonna look. And now here comes the drive in. The shot misses by number 41, Tanner Lewis. With 51 on the shot clock. It will stay at 51. Now go down a little bit because they're just killing clock. Watch out, Sam. The goal is in. Wow, number 22. That's David Gentala. And with that, Kenyon is on top again. This time 4-3, coming 40 seconds through the second quarter. Here we go. Zach going to try to win the face-off. Ooh, a tumble. Everybody falling down right there again. Perfect 10 from the judges. Flipping that to the left side. That is number 15 being Mike Capral. Capral with it. Capral with the ball still just not doing a thing. He pump fakes, passes it to number 2. That's McCurdy. McCurdy going to lob that back. That's 43 being Casella. Casella passes out to the right side. Going in, there's a shot. That misses off target. Who's that closest out to? Closest out on the Kenyon Owls. Haven't really had a good attack so far this quarter, but we've only played not even 90 seconds of this thing, in this quarter at least. Is McCurdy with it? McCurdy stepping in. McCurdy going to pass that back. Going to go to 43 Casella. Casella misses. That's closest out on Kenyon, of course, as you can tell right there, folks. 31 on the shot clock. It's 4-3 Kenyon College. Driving in, good job right there as the pass goes back. There's a shot and misses. That thing's going to go out of bounds. Who's that last out on, or closest out on? Closest out to Kenyon. 23 on the shot clock. Looking right here, stepping back, passing it towards 43's way. That's Casella. Casella passes it back. Watch out, spinning back is number 1, Golden. Golden going to try to escape. He passes it. Golden goes down. There's a shot, and there's a save. 4 on the shot clock, and Sam's just going to get it. Sam's going to go behind the net, pass it to the left side. Back to Samuel Piccolo. He's low out of his net, about 20 yards out of the net as he's going to lob that one deep towards the right side. To number 20, that's Noah. Noah passes that behind the net. Now number 4, that's Jake. Jake driving in. Jake with a shot. He ties it. Jake does it again. We are tied at 4. 2 minutes and 28 seconds through this second quarter. Jake did a good job right there. His second goal of the night as the oldest and greatest university in America tries to pick up the win. It's face-off time. Who's gonna win? Ball's right there. Looks like Kenyon tried to get it. Still being fought for. You see it right there, and we're gonna get it. All right, on the right side. That looks to be number 30. That's Evan. Evan going back as here's Keaton. Keaton in trouble, passes it back. That is number 4, Jake. Jake trying to eye his 3rd goal of the night. Jake gonna pass that right side. As we are almost 3 minutes through the 2nd quarter, passing that back. Just looking to get something out here. Deep pass. Nate's on it. Nate has a goal tonight. Nate gonna run right. Nate gonna still drive in. Nate gonna go off. Nate's gonna shoot, and that thing goes right into the net of Adam Hall. Hall passes that on the right side. Running towards the left side, in trouble right there, out to number 14, Tucker Fulton, but Fulton can't get there. Ooh, a collision right there. We're going to get it. Here we go on the attack. That's number 16, John Bart. Oh, as there's a save. Bartolo. There's a whistle. Timeout, Kenyon. With 11:15 to go. You're knotted up at 4. We have played 3 minutes and 45 seconds of the 2nd quarter. You see all the information right there. 4 apiece. And Berea.
Educational partnership with Baldwin, Wallace to help drive the regional technology industry.
Been a good one so far. As the Owls burned their first time out. I believe it's 2 per half. I know in women's it's 3 per game. Yeah, it was Kenyon that burned the timeout. Been a lot of fun out here so far. See if it continues in the near future.
Timeout was taken by the Owls. Baldwin Wallace would like to congratulate
Let's listen.
157-pound junior men's wrestler Tommy West of Avon Lake on being named the Ohio Athletic Conference Men's Wrestler of the Week for the first time in his career. Congratulations, Tommy West.
Not Tommy Marin, of course. I'm not good at wrestling. I got destroyed. What? No, I'm not. Look at me. I'm 120 some odd pounds. That's terrible for a wrestler. Oh, wow. It's time to resume play once more. Here we go. 11:15 in the 2nd quarter. Gonna go behind the net. Still with it right there. Going to number 3. That is Lucas Flynn. Passing that to 44 rounds Heath. Heath on the right side now. He's gonna try to set up a screen. That's 41 Fulton or Lewis, I beg your pardon, passing that. And now here they go behind the net. Number 4, that's Gamucho. Gamucho gonna pass that to 41 Lewis. Lewis passes out to the right side. Gonna try to go in out here. Pass that. Ooh, in and out of his stick. He's got to corral it. Half of the shot clock has died by now. We've gone almost 4.5 minutes in the 2nd quarter. Good defense right here by the good guys. 7:30 p.m. Nice save by Sam. We got to get that before they got it. Still rolling in. Who's got it? Sam's got it. That's who's got it. 27 being double teamed. That's Gavin Pate. Now here we go. Gonna lob that. There's Gavin on the left side to Bennett. Bennett not doing anything. Bennett trying to get something cooking. Bennett passes that back. That is number 12, Nate. Nate on the right side. Nate looking. Nate. Gonna lob that deep towards the left. You see it right there. Under 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Each school has put up 1 goal this quarter. There's a pass, or a pump fake at least, as Jake Nanoski gets it. Jake running left. Jake can try. Put one up. He bounces it in. It is 5-4 with 9:40 to go in the 2nd quarter. His 3rd of the night. Jake's having himself a dandy, isn't he, folks? I ain't complaining. He has 3 of our 5 goals. What did Jake Nanoski do last game? He had 0 goals and 2 assists. We're winning again. It's good to see the Brown and Gold Brigade win. 7 people for a men's lacrosse match. I can't believe it. Usually never get 7 people for a men's lacrosse match or any BW event unless it's football. I tell you, these D3 athletes, put some respect on their names, folks. My Caproll. Caproll passing down the left side. Here he goes out to 4. That's Gamucho. And now number 2, that's McCurdy. Here they go on the right side. Driving in is number 1 Golden as that ball goes out of bounds, but closest out. Ooh, it's closest out to the good guys. I'll take that. Sam's got it. Sam looking. Sam going to pass that deep towards the left side. Here we go with the ball. Number 21, that's of course Paxton. Paxton passes it to number 31. That's Joe. Joe going to pass that back to Paxton. Paxton's going to have to hurry for the ball near the sideline. He's got it. He's going to pass it back to number 31. That's Joe. Joe back out. That looks to be number 13, Hunter? I think it's number 12, Nate. There's a pass to Bennett. Bennett goes back out. Here we go with a good opportunity, perhaps running the right side. Shot misses. That will be our ball, of course. 40 on the shot clock. 8:31 to go in the second quarter. Going in, that's Bennett. Bennett going to try drive in still. Bennett stepping back. Bennett in a lot of heat. Bennett going in. Bennett going back. That one is grounded and taken by Tucker Fulton. Fulton running down the right side. Fulton lobs that one out of bounds. That should be our ball, and that's because it will be our ball. Here we go. Still yet to inbound it. Clock is stopped with 8 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the second quarter. We're back. Passing that to 21, Paxton. Paxton running towards the right side. Paxton looking. Paxton in trouble. Paxton driving in. Paxton passes that right side. Here we go. Driving back out. And slipping and falling. That's going to lead to a flag every time, isn't it, folks? 7:46 to go in the second quarter. Yeah, there's no appealing that call right there, folks. Looks like it's number 51. That's Joe Sikora. Heading towards the far sideline. Number 12 is Nate. Nate's going to look towards the right side. There we go with the ball back to Nate. Nate running left. Nate going to pass that. Here we go with a good opportunity. Back out. That looks to be 25 in. In with a high lob. That was tipped down on Kenyon. That should be our ball. 7.5. We've played half of this quarter. 3/8 of this game. Passing that to Nate. Nate going to go towards the left side. Here we go. Passing it to Nate again. Nate going to give it off to number 5. That is, of course, Noah Dodson. There's a shot. That one off. The goalkeeper is still going to be in our hands. 48 on the shot clock. Number 7 is Bennett. Bennett towards the middle of your screen. Bennett going to run all the way back. Bennett in trouble. Passes that. Here we go. That ball is missed again. That'll be Kenyon ball this time. 7 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the second. As here we go on defense. Gonna pass that on the right side. That's 44 Rollins Heath. Heath to 23. Jake Donaldson Reed. Donaldson Reed in deep trouble. He spins away. Donaldson Reed still on. He's going to shovel it to 44. That's Rollins. And Heath is going to pass that towards the left side, I believe. So nothing going on right here. I think it's Rollins. I stand corrected. Rollins Heath Gonna try to drive in. He does have a goal today. Passes it behind the net. Less than 40 to shoot. Passing it back out there. Now they go out in the corner. Driving in. There's a pass behind the net. We'll see what they have in stock as the pass goes back to Rollins Heath. Heath going in. Heath still going. He's going to pass out behind the net. 18 on the shot clock. Trying to save it before it can go out. And there's a tumble right there. It's out of bounds, and it will be our ball. Yes, sir. 5:56 to go in the second quarter. Good job there to run away from the pressure. That is number 20, Noah. Noah going to pass that one deep towards the left side and a little too deep. Coach Tatro can't be happy about that. 5:41 to go in the second. Still 5-4 out here in WHBW. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, I highly suggest that you do. As we are back up and running. There's the goalkeeper, Adam Hall. Adam Hall not doing anything. Hall's going to feel the heat, passing that on the right side. There's a pass up the middle. That one's going to take a bounce, rolling towards the right side. That thing's going out of bounds. Is that going to be our ball? You know it. Much to the applause of the crowd as Sam's going to get it. Sam rifles that thing almost 40 yards, seemingly. At least 40 yards. As here we go, passing that on the right side. Jake with 3 of our 5 goals tonight. He might get his 4th out here as he's going to pass that back. Number 21, Paxton. Paxton has passed it now to 31. That is Joe. Joe looking towards the far sideline. He's going to get it back. Joe with 46 on the shot clock going in. Joe going to fire that one left side. Not going to take the shot just yet. Passing it back. And now here's number 31. That's Joe Torberg. And now Jake. Jake running left. Jake pass out. Here's a good opportunity. There's a shot. There's a save. We're going to try to get it. Still being scrambled for. It goes towards the right side. Everybody fighting for the ball. And it will be Kenyon's with 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the second quarter and first half. No timeout burn just yet. Here's a pass towards the right side. As number 14, Tucker Fulton. Fulton fell down on the left side. 44 actually rounds Heath. As Jake Donaldson Reed going to flip it out back to Heath. Heath to 15. That's Mike Caprell. Caprell still on it. Caprell going to pass that back. Here they go. On offense, passing that on the right side. We'll see what they do. 42 in the shot clock. Going to burn his man right there. Going to try to drive in. Passing it back behind the net. And now here they go out to number 3. That's Lucas Flynn. And now over towards the right side. Less than 30 to shoot. Driving in. Here comes the shot. That one is hit off the goalkeeper right there. Shot clock's going to reset. There's a shot. And did Sam wind up saving that? Yes, he did. My, oh my, what a save. Up the middle, not going to get there. There's a check right there on the right side. We thought we were going to see some bodies flying right there, but we did not. Here they go, number 15. That's Mike Caprell. Caprell passing that to 3. That's Lucas Flynn. Flynn to the right side. We have 3 minutes to go in the second. And that'll be a 10-minute break. Of course, it's never a vacation in halftime for any sport here on the D3 level at least. As here's a drive in, there's a shot. Sam lines up with the save. Sam's going to try again. He's going to dive forward, and he got it. And the crowd really loving that. Sam will pick a wall from his 20, now 25 at the 28. Going to go towards the right side where number 11 Owen is. Owen going to run past midfield. Owen passes out towards the right. Here we go, 14, that's Keaton. Keaton, as there's a screen being set up, and it looks like Kenyon will get it. 2:18 to go in the second quarter. And excuse me, it's a timeout on the Brown and Gold Brigade's end. We will have 55 to shoot. Of course, our sideline on the right side.
Hope Murphy of Mogador being named the OAC Indoor Track Athlete of the Week for the third time in her career. Congratulations, Hope.
What can't Hope do? She is very good at what she does. She is a very fast runner and very good at what she does. It is really unbelievable to see her go out there, seemingly be the runner of the week more often than not. It really is impressive, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. It's also impressive is that we are winning 5-4 here in the second quarter with 2:18 to go. And we got a good opportunity to make it 6-4. If you like winning, hit the like button, because we like winning on YouTube as well. So almost halftime, folks. Hang in there. We'll get to the halftime report coming up in just a bit. As you see the good guys trying to talk things over before we break. Coach Tony Tatro doing a good job as always. Only lost by 2 to center. Of course, the center commentary team had some very funny and humorous broadcasting out there saying our team really enjoys the leg work machines at the Higgins Center. They said they don't know if there's a rec center, but they obviously work on their leg muscles. You can tell they got speed to burn, that's for sure. I'd have to agree with that. Nice move by Noah. If not, he's referring to the pack. Is Jake running off? Jake gonna try going. Jake shoots it. It's a goal. 6-4. A minute 54 to go in the second quarter. Jake with his 4th of the night. He is really having himself a dandy, isn't he, ladies and gentlemen? 6-4. 114 seconds to go in the first half. First time I think we've seen a 2-goal game at all today. Could be horribly mistaken. We've scored 3 this quarter. Kenyon only scored 1. It will be Kenyon Owl ball. Wallace Heath on it. We resume play. Heath is, he might go for a 2-for-1 out here, passing that to 44. Rollins Heath again. Heath still with it. Heath with a nice shifty move, passing that behind the net. And now looking right here. Gonna pass that back. Now number 3, that's Lucas Flynn. Flynn going to his right, lobbing that to 44. Heath. Rollins Heath looking. Rollins Heath passes that behind the net. Gonna look towards the right side. There's a shot. There's a goal. With 79 seconds to go, so there won't be a shot clock. More than likely, as David Chintala scores again. He has had himself quite the season so far. 9 goals, 7 of them in the first game. 2 of them out here tonight. Face-off time once again. Looks as if number 30, Evans, doing it. I try hold it for the last shot. Try prevent them from tying it. Ooh, but we may not get the ball. In fact, we don't get it at all. Number 10, that's Ben DeVitas. Now here they go, passing that towards the left side. That is number 5. Hold on, a whistle, timeout, Kenyon College, with 61 seconds to go in the second quarter. Everything you need to know is right there. Of course, you got 2 timeouts per half. So only counting football, you got 3 timeouts per half. It is 6-5. Kenyon has it. And obviously, you got to hold it for the last shot out here. Of course, you got to get it off in time. But I'm pretty sure that's what Coach Doug Mazzardi is going to emphasize out there. Coming up at the break, we're going to talk about stuff going on in the Highland world and the Baldwin Wallace world, and hopefully some first half analysis from this game as well. So there will be that. It's coming your way. Hosted by yours truly. Right here in WHBW, your one stop for all things Highland and Baldwin Wallace. 61 seconds to go in the second quarter. Actually, it's not that shabby of a turnout just by looking down below us as we are ready to resume play. There will be under a minute in the first half once they get the ball and try to chalk up a play or get the play to fruition. Gonna pass that on the right side of 44, Rollins Heath. Now number 41 is Tanner Lewis. Lewis still has it. Lewis still looking, he finds Heath. Heath towards the middle of the field, running still and passing on the right side. They're not doing anything right now. There's 40 seconds to go in the first half as 44 Rollins Heath has it. Heath is looking. Heath is gonna pass that right side. Gonna try to drive in out here. Gonna try to get something cooking. Less than 30 in the first half. Running all the way back. That's Heath again. Heath out to number 3, Flynn. Flynn gonna try to drive in. Flynn looking. Flynn, is that one saved? They might get it back. We're obviously gonna hold on to it for the next 13 seconds. If not, we're gonna try to chalk up one last shot. I think that's a smart idea to get one last shot off. Gonna try to go in. Losing the ball there is Bennett. No, Bennett still got Bennett. Flips that one. Bennett cannot score. And that'll take it to the half. 10-minute break out there for both these schools. 6-5. We outscored them 3-2 in the second quarter. So if you do the math in the first quarter, it was 3 apiece. And with that, we welcome you to the halftime show. Still brought to you by no sponsor. Hopefully that changes one day. What changes the question? I don't know. What I do know is that Jake Nanoski's been player of the half. That's for certain. Oh, you guys, he's got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 goals out there. Really being a difference maker, to say the least. As we're going to head into the locker room. If not, we're just going to pass the ball around. But yeah, you'll see the gang right there, folks, towards the bottom left, or towards the center left. There we are right there. Bottom left corner of your screen. Always fun to call a game of men's lacrosse because these guys are so good at what they do. 6-5 on WHBW. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. You see that the next home women's lacrosse game is coming up Tuesday. We will be doing that game instead of the boys basketball tournament game against Olmsted Falls. We will wish best of luck to the boys team and Coach Tanner as we try to pick up what would be his first playoff win in what's been a roller coaster season so far. It could be much better, but it could be much worse. We're lucky to be 12-9 so far, but we're also very unfortunate to be 12-9 so far. And we're going to take on an ice-cold Brecksville Broadview Heights team if we beat Olmsted Falls. That's right, Brecksville. Woo boy, they've lost not 1, not 2. They've lost 3 straight. First losing to St. Ed's, and mainly it's tough to beat St. Ed's. I mean, they're one of the best schools in Northeast Ohio in virtually everything. So there was that. And then, of course, in the, what do you call it? Next game against Stowe, they lost in double overtime. Then they lose by 10 to Hudson. We got Hudson Friday night. That game's not going to be broadcast here, mainly due to the fact that I need a break. I need a rest. At least I don't think I'm going to be broadcasting it. I'll let you know if I will or won't. Follow us on Twitter at WHBW Sports. Follow us on Instagram at WHBW Sports. We post memes, updates, highlights, a little bit of everything on our Twitter and Instagram accounts. So there is that. We're almost at 100 Twitter followers, so there is that. I think we have more tweets than followers. That's not good. In fact, I think my personal account probably has the same thing as well. Oh, well, it is what it is. Anyways. The Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees will not be easy. Let me reiterate that. Not be easy whatsoever. They've had a dandy of a time so far this season, and despite losing 3 straight, they still look like the team that, well, I don't know if they're going to come out on top of that district. They got to play either Strongsville or Hoban. My gut goes with Hoban on that. In fact, if you watch the Time Room Sports Show on WCTV, you remembered that I said Hoban was going to beat Brecksville in the district finals. He may not make it into the district finals. Not only could we potentially pull off a major upset in the tournament, but also I think Hoover's in it as well. We take on Hoover in the district semifinals. Of course, we should have won last night. Maddox got fouled almost at the horn, but they didn't call it. The refs just darted out once the game was over. They made the big mistake out there. We got upset. Coach Tanner barking out things. I don't blame him. I probably would have had the same reaction. In fact, I did have the same reaction, saying that was not the right call right there. You know what they say, it is what it is. And now it will be a 12-9 season. Hopefully it will be 13-9 to close out the season as we take on the Hudson Explorers Friday night at Hudson High School. It's about 30 minutes from my house. So there is that. And if we win that game, I like our odds of beating Olmsted Falls. Beating Brecksville once again, I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. I mean, we've only made the district semifinals once in recent memory. That was my senior year, 2022. We lost to St. Ignatius by 26, I think. And trust me, 26 to a school like St. Ignatius, that's not shabby for us. But you know what they say? Maybe one day. I don't know if they do say maybe one day, but I do know that we're up 6-5 at the half. I only have about 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go till it's time to get this show back up and running. Sam Piccolo's at the bottom of your screen. He is trying to make the saves out there. He's doing a dandy of a job so far. All but 5 of the shots from Kenyon have been saves. Keep in mind, lacrosse games are much more high scoring than what you see in stuff like, say, soccer, field hockey, ice hockey, whatever the heck. Anyways, as I was saying, this is going to be very worrisome. Let's think. We beat Talmadge, of course, that monumental win against Barton. Lost to Austintown Fitch. We can beat Hudson. If we beat Hudson and beat Olmsted Falls, we will have won 4 out of our last 5. We would have gone 4-1 and could quite easily be 5-0 if not for that bad call at the end of the game. And then who knows, Brecksville could quite easily lose to the Glenville Tarblooders. And they could be 0-4 in their last 4 games, which is absolutely bad for them. And considering where they were at the beginning of the season, ranked as high as number 3 in Northeast Ohio Zone's top 25 rankings, they have taken a grand fall out there, dropping their last 3, and Glenville's not afraid to make it 4 straight. In fact, I won't be surprised if Glenville makes it 4 straight. At least I hope Glenville makes it 4 straight so we can make it 5 straight. And of course, enough of the boys' team. We need to talk more about the girls' team. Amherst Steelers tomorrow night at 7, same time we tip off against Ohio Northern for the OAC semifinals. And of course, winner of that game likely plays Lake and Massillon Perry. Obviously, we're not going to Massillon. That's a hike. That's quite a hike. Did the map thing on my Maps app for how far it is from my house to Massillon Perry, talking with the girls basketball team today who had team dinner. They had Chick-fil-A. They must have enjoyed the heck out of that, I'll tell you that. But anyways, losing my train of thought, was talking with them. They said that's going to be in Perry if we beat, Amherst Steel, which we should beat Amherst Steel. And then after that, it will be, Lake and Massillon Perry. That is a hike. From my house to there, it's 53 minutes. I told the girls' basketball team, hey, don't memorize my address. Don't write down my address, because I showed them how far it was from my house to Perry High School. So there was that. 1 minute to go now in the halftime break. Each school with 2 timeouts to burn in this half. 6-5 as the good guys will try to pick up the win. What would be our first win of the season? It's good to see a team like the good guys play. Always been fun to watch, to say the least. As we are just about ready to rock and roll. 24 seconds to go. "17 seconds left. "30 minutes down, 30 minutes to go. So we're almost ready to rock and roll once again here on YouTube. Everybody getting all hyped up. Who can blame them? Either that or they're trying to stay warm. I tell you, it's cold up here. I can only imagine how cold it is down on the field. Zach Zoll doing the face-off for us. And the second half is about to be underway right about now. That's when it's underway. Ooh, diving all around. Zach is down. Zach is down. Oh boy, he's going to get back up. He's going to run towards the sideline. Let's hope Zach's all right. Ian's checking in. That's his 33, Jake. Ian has it. He passes that deep towards the left side. That's number 7, Bennett. Bennett passes that. Here we go with the ball. Passing that on the right side. Here we go. Still with it right here. Looks like that is Nate with it. Nate going to go in. Nate Hoover going to pass that to 33. Jake with a goal today. Jake with 2 goals today. It is 7-5. 31 seconds through the third quarter. As Kunman has now 3 goals on the season. 2 of them tonight. 1 of them against Center. He's from Fairport High School in Fairport, New York. Face-off time. And now it looks like Kenyon's going to get it. They're down 2 right now. Passing that to 45. That's Con Williams. That to the left. Bennett. Bennett thought about rifling it in there. He's going to try to rifle it in. Now he scores! And a flag. And looks like some words being exchanged out there. As another flag comes flying high in the air. 8-5, 59 seconds through this third quarter. Still awaiting the call out there. I'm going to pick up the flags. At least I thought it was a goal for us. I'm going to pick up both the flags. They're still waiting. Some words were exchanged out there, folks. So I don't know what it was all about. But there was a lot of extracurricular, to say the least. They're not going to count the goal. I don't know why. They're not gonna. Oh, they do. Never mind. It's 8-5. All right, that's good. The scoreboard didn't show us. Ronald Heath passes that behind the net. Number 22, that's David Chintala. Chintala. Now here they go on the left side trying to drive in. Number 41, Tanner Lewis passes that back. Lewis going to give it off to 44, Ronald Heath. Heath with it. Heath going to run towards the left. Heath is going to try to drive in, and Heath is going to put it in. So we have gone 89 seconds through this third quarter. We've already seen 3 goals, 2 for us, 1 for Kenyon. They have outscored us, or we have outscored them so far 8-6 in this ball game.
Kenyon goals by number 44, Wallace.
Rollins Heath is third, I think.
Wallace goal was counted by number 7, Bennett Trout.
Here we go again. Being fought for, and Kenyon's on it. Gonna try to spin away. It's been a high-scoring third quarter so far. That's number 28. That is Thomas Nelson. And now wide along with a good opportunity and scoring right there. That looked to be 55, Henry Matarelli.
And that goal for Kenyon is scored by number 55, Henry Matarelli.
So we've played a minute 45, 105 seconds of this third quarter, and we've seen 4 goals so far. Oh, ye gods. High-octane third quarter right now. 4 goals in less than 2 minutes, as I already said 2 seconds ago. Hopefully it'll be 3 soon in 2 minutes or for us. Eight to 7 as Joe gonna pass that to number 21. That's Paxton. Paxton running right. Paxton in trouble. There's a shot. That's a diving effort, and that will be Kenyon ball. Sorry about that, folks. As here they go, passing that deep towards the right side. Number 45. That's Colin Williams. Williams with a nice spin move. Williams passes that back, and here they go. Number 1, that's Rowan Golden. Golden passing it. And now here they go deep towards the left side. On the left again, going to pass that behind the net. Number 22, that's David Chintala. Chintala passes that to Rowan Golden. Golden looking. Golden going in. Golden shoots, and Sam winds up trying to get it. Samuel Piccolo did wind up getting it as the pass goes behind number 11, Owen. Owen picks it up, not yet. Oh, Sam's got to scurry back. Here they go on the left side shot. We are tied.
And goal by number 22, David Chintala.
Chintala with his 3rd and his 10th of the season. He's been doing all the heavy lifting for him. It is knotted up at 8, 2 minutes 50 seconds through the 3rd. Number 30 is Evan Vetter. Evan going to do the face-off out there. Going to roll and picked up by the Kenyon Owls. They've scored the last 3 goals out here. have effectively tied it up at 8. They want the lead back. 41 is Tanner Lewis. Lewis passes it back. And now he's going to pass the left side, actually. Going to go behind the net. Here they go on the left side. Or his left, but our right. And now number 44 is Rollins Heath. Heath with it. Heath driving in inside the 30, 20, 15, spinning, passing it behind the net. And there's one as this one's going to be try to get swatted. Sam's going to have to hurry back as here comes a shot attempt. Kick save by Sam Piccolo. Ball rolls out of bounds with 11:16 to go in the third. Kenyon still with a good opportunity out here, folks. Going to pass that around. Going to go towards the left. As number 41 being Tanner Lewis. Lewis spinning, Lewis looking, Lewis passes that to number 1, Goldie. Golden shot, misses, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Last out on the, or closest out to Kenyon. 60 to shoot, 10:55 in the third. They're furious out there. They want to take the lead. And here they go, passing that to 44, Rollins Heath. Heath running left. Heath is going to try to put, no, he's going to pass it all the way back. On the run for it. Still being fought for. Look at that on the left of your screen. We going to wind up with it? No, we will not. Less than 40 to shoot. 41 is Tanner Lewis. And Lewis gets it back from Rollins Heath. Lewis spinning. Lewis in trouble. Back out to Heath. Now number 3, that's Lucas Flynn. Flynn going to spin, Flynn going to rifle, and that one may have hit off the pipe. Our ball, 10-12 to go in the third. And off the crossbar. Here we go on the left side, trying to burn a man right there is number 20, and that is, of course, Paxton. No, Noah, actually. And here we go. Noah going to try to set up a screen. He's usually a midfielder, so this is common for him. Going to pass that to 33. That's Jake. Jake still with it. Jake not doing anything just yet. Jake running towards his left. Jake going to run to his right. Ooh, good screen. Oh, he went down. There's a shot, and it is saved. As the ball rolls out, I think we're closest out to it. At least I assume we're closest out. 9.5 to go. We are closest out. Here we go. Stepping back there is Bennett. Bennett looking. Bennett with a nice spin move. Bennett in trouble. Bennett still looking. Bennett going to pass that back. That's 33, Jake. And now Jake, who's looking for his 3rd goal of the day, going to pass that on the right side. Here comes a good opportunity, perhaps, as number 4, Jake Nanoski lobs that one. It's going to be shot down by Kenyon. And 45, Colin Williams on it. Passes that to Adam Hall. Adam Hall going to pass that to number 10. That's Ben DeVitas. DeVitas going to have that one tipped. Takes a bounce, and that one's on the ground. Jake Nanoski tries to get it. He cannot. Here comes number 10, DeVitas. DeVitas, a freshman midfielder. And it looks like that's going to be our ball. 8:39 to go. After it was pretty darn high scoring start off, this third quarter's significantly slowed down now. Ian has it. And Chile, a sophomore from Westerville Central High School, as the pass goes behind the net. And there's a lob from Jake to the right side. Here's 33, Jake Kuhnman. Jake out to the left side. That's 25, Ian. Ian going to try to run in. Ian going to look. Ian stepping back out there. Ian still with it, I believe. He's running right. He's going to shoot it. He's going to score. It is 9-8. Right when I said the scoring was dying down, Ian Chile puts it in. He had 4 goals in the first game of the season. He's got, I think, either 1 or 2, somewhere around that neighborhood. But regardless, We're on top again, 9-8. 8 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the third. Each school has put up 3 goals so far in the third quarter. Face off. Going to be won by Kenyon. Running on the right side, still taking off right there. Going to try to drive in, try knot this thing up perhaps as the ball goes behind the net. Number 4, that's Gamucho. Gavin Gamucho still with it, passes down the left side. Still with the ball, there's Kenyon. Number 2, Chase McCurdy. McCurdy going behind the net again. Now number 22, that's Chintawa. Chintawa passes down the right side. Here we go, gonna go all the way back to number 1, Ron Golden. Golden gonna look right here. And now running, trying to fend off his man as McCurdy passes out on the left side. And that one's going to be slipped. And, well, we got to get the ball, and Samuel Piccolo's got it. That's always good to see. Sam going to pass that on the right side, running down the sideline. Oh, he wipes out right there as there's a flag that's coming up. Looks like it'll be on the Owls as here comes the drive, and there's a shot that misses to the left. And with 7 minutes exactly on the dot, one Kenyon Owls going to have to go towards the penalty area, penalty box, sort of. It's not really a box because it's not like hockey where there's literally a box. Guess you could call it the penalty area inside the pylons. Ian Shiley. Right there, but he's not going to get it. It will be Jake. 64 showing on the shot clock. Jake just waiting. We're back. Passing that, that's in. Ian lobbing that to the right side. Back out, that's number 12, Nate. Nate back out to Ian. Ian left side. We'll see what we do. It's 33. Jake passes that, and Jake gets it back from Ian, passing down the left side, stepping back right here. Going to pass that back. Ian's going to let this thing fly, and that thing flew, all right, it flew out of bounds. 6:37 to go in the third. Each school, once again, 3 goals in this third quarter. Here we go. And 30 seconds are up as the shot goes wide right. Still our ball. Noah Dodson checking back. We're going to get the ball. He's from Hilliard Davidson. He's a freshman. Passing that towards the right side. Looking right here, that is number 7 Bennett. As here we go, stepping back right there. Jake. Jake's still on it. Jake trying to spin away. Jake is running towards his left. Jake is looking. Jake's still holding on to that ball for dear life. He's got about 20 to put one up. Jake passes it back. Here we go. Good shot, but that's tipped out and going to go into the netting. 15 to shoot. 5 left in the third quarter. The area code for every TV show and movie. Going to go spin out there, looking right here. Good move, Bennett Trout. Bennett Trout slips and falls, and the shot clock will expire. With 5:39 to play in the third quarter. Here comes Kenyon with an opportunity to answer back. Clock is up and running. Number 45, that is Colin Williams. Williams passes that to 10, Ben DeVitas. Trying to escape right there is 44, Rollins Heath. Heath in trouble. Heath is going to make it past everybody with 2 flags that go flying. I don't know if that's going to be on the same thing or whatnot, but regardless, we're going to be shorthanded for about 30 seconds, if not less. And the third flag going to be tossed in there, folks. This pass goes towards the number 44. Actually, I think that was a flag that just got tossed towards the track. 40 on the shot clock. Passing that to number 3. That's Lucas Flynn. Flynn out to 44. Of course, that's Heath. Heath with 30 on the shot clock. Heath running to his left, gonna pass it, takes a bounce. God, can't speak, can I? Passing that to number 3, Flynn. Flynn gonna go in. Flynn gonna try to rifle that one. He rifles it over the net with the John Cage time left. 4:33 in the third quarter. So we'll be down a man. We'll be down 1, Jake Nanoski. There's still 18 to shoot. I think they're going to reset it to 60, as they do reset to 60. Passing that to number 2, McCurdy. Now going to go towards the right side. That's Chintala. Now Sam way out of the net right there. As here they go, looking right here, passing it on the left side. Number 31, Cameron Longway. Longway passes that to Heath, and now Heath gets it back. Heath gonna pass that to Longway. Longway towards the left side. Here they go, up the middle shot, and Sam with a nice little save right there. That's gonna kill the penalty out there, folks. And there's a lob deep to the left side where number 20, Noah, has it. Noah gonna gun that to the left. Here we go, Bennett Trout with it. Bennett behind the net. Bennett, oh, he goes down. There's no foul called, as it looks like Adam Hall's got it. Hall gonna pass that to the left already. Heat on. And if I'm Hall, I back up. On the right side, we're gonna try to get it. Still can't get it. Kicking it towards the left sideline. At least our left. And here we go, number 22, David Chintala. Chintala's going to go in. Chintala's going to tie this thing with 3:18. My mom's birthday left in the third quarter.
Number 22, David Chintala.
What is that now? His 4th of the night? He has 11 goals this season. Good Lord. And he's only played 2 games. 3:18 in the third. Tied up at 9. 4-3 in favor of Kenyon in this quarter. Tangled up right there. Being fought for on the right side. Now here they go. Running, passing it, shot. Good. Saved by Sam. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the third. '22 is David Chintala. He's had the hot hand all night. Now 43, that's Nathan Casella. Casella has passed it by now as it goes towards the left side. Now behind the net towards the center. Number 22 is David Chintala. Now 43, Casella. Casella looking to number 2, that's McCurdy. 53 on the shot clock as he's running towards the right. Going to try to go in out here. Passing it to the right, that's Casella. And now 22, Chintala. Passing that all the way back. Casella going in. Nathan Casella passes that behind the net. 2-2-2 in the third. Going to pass it back again. Going to try to escape. Spinning right there is McCurdy. And here they go out to number 43. That's Nathan Casella. Casella passes that behind the net. They're just passing it around and having fun out here, I guess. Trying to take a 10-9 lead. 15 on the shot clock is number 18. I believe that's Jack McCarron. McCarron going in. McCarron flips it out. Casella with 7 to shoot. They're obviously going to have to hurry up soon. Shot. Good save by Samuel Piccolo. And we are on the rush. Right side. Let's see what we do out here as the ball is going to go to Bennett. Bennett going back. Bennett passes that. That's number 31 being Joe. Joe still has it. Joe with 87 left in the third quarter rather. Joe's going to get it back. 9 apiece is our scores. Number 21, Paxton going to try to go in. Paxton looking. Paxton going to pass it back to Joe. Joe spinning. Joe looking. Joe in trouble. Joe Torberg passes that to the right side. Going to try hurry for it. There's Hunter. Hunter can't get there in time. We have a little over a minute to go here in the third quarter.
1 minute.
And now less than that. 44's Rounds Heath. Heath going towards the left side. Running towards the middle. Passing out to 44 Heath. Rounds Heath. Back out to 41 Tanner Willis. Willis with 42 seconds in the third. Passing it back. Looking right here. Going to try to go in. Going to try the shot. Not yet. Going to rifle that one. Sam with another dandy of a save. Under 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Running down the sideline. Escaping right there. That's number 20, Noah. Noah still with it. Noah going to try to do it himself, and he puts it in. Timeout. 14 seconds. I stand corrected. A timeout burned on the Yellow Jackets end. That's gotta hurt. No, you had a goal right there, but ultimately got snuffed out by yourself. It is a 9-9 game. I'd like to remind you that, of course, tomorrow we take on Ohio Northern in a game of D3 women's basketball for the spot in the OAC Finals. They spot in the OAC Finals. We would take on Marietta or Capital. My guts with Marietta for that game. We swept Ohio Northern, but it's never easy to beat a school 3 times in one season, especially when you're a school like Ohio Northern. Fortunately, we have the blessing of playing them at home. So there is that. Ohio Northern was able to easily beat John Carroll back last night. Number 25 is in Chile. Ian passes that to the left side, back out to Ian. Ian with about 10, less than 10 actually. We're going to have to hurry out here. 5, 4, 3. Passing that. Here comes the last second shot. It is a save, and the third quarter is over. Well, we scored 3 goals again in the third. Thing is, all of them came a little too early in the third. Kenyon scored 4 in the third. And we have 15 minutes to go out here, ladies and gentlemen. It is tied up at 9. Well, folks, I hope you're getting a kick out of this game, because I know I am for sure. 45 minutes down. We still have 15 to play here in WHBW. It's been a good one. Both schools really not having a huge advantage. The largest lead for either school was a 3-goal lead by the good guys. 8-5, just 59 seconds through the third quarter, and Kenyon answered back. My goodness, did they answer back or what? They scored 3 goals out there. And what do you know? It is tied up at 9. Both schools talking things over out there. You see the good guys right there. 15 minutes left. As the fans are hoping that their Yellow Jackets can win. I'm hoping that the Yellow Jackets can win out here, folks. Still 15 minutes to go. We will be scoring towards the, we will be scoring towards the right side. Kenyon will be scoring towards the left side. That's just how it will work for the fourth quarter as it worked for the second. Dandy of a contest. Zach doing the face-off for us, as he usually does. Zach will lose the face-off for us, unfortunately. And Kenyon's already off and going. That one is a save. Heading towards the near sideline. Diving for it. Oh my, that's going to be our ball. Will Lash with a great hustle play right there. There's one that goes towards the middle. Number 25 is Ian. Ian gonna go towards the far sideline, his left, passing that to 33, Jake. Jake still with it. Jake still having the ball. Gonna pass that. That looks to be number 12, Nate. Nate running right. Nate with 50 on the shot clock, passing that to 31, Joe. Joe gonna try to drive in. Joe Torberg in trouble. Pass that back out. Ian's going to let it go, and that one goes out of bounds. Closest out to the good guys. 55 seconds through the fourth. Here we go. Spinning right here. Try and get something cooking, and there's a shot. It misses. We're going to try to get there. It will be closest out to the oldest and greatest university in America, otherwise known as Baldwin, Wallace. 24 on the shot clock. Over 70 seconds played in the fourth. 33, that's Jake. Jake going behind the net, going to pass that back. Here we go, going to let this one fly. That one's going out of bounds with 11 seconds. Still our ball, folks. Have no fear. You can see a lot of the field right there, folks. 13:37 in the fourth, excuse me. Jake Kunman going in. Jake looking. Jake, oh, that one's heading towards the middle, and we squander the opportunity. Shot clock's going to die. And now here they go. Number 10, Ben DeVitas. That one's on the ground, running towards the middle. Going to pass that to 14. Tucker Fulton to the left side. Here they go behind the net. Still here with it is Kenyon, is number 44 rather, Fulton. 44 is Heath, actually not Fulton. Rollins Heath running right. Rollins Heath with a nice spin move. He's going to try to go in out here. He's going to pass that back, jumping catch right there. Going to try to go in still, number 4, that is Gavin Gamucho. And now on the left side, almost falling down right there, was 22, Chintala. 27 on the shot clock as the pass goes to the right side. Looking to go in out here. There's a shot. That one, oh, that's off 27, Gavin. And now there's a deep heave towards the middle of the field. And oh, he forgot something important. He forgot the ball. Running towards the near side. Ooh, a wipeout right there. Kenyon College ball. 2:46 through the fourth, and after what was a high-scoring start to the third quarter, this has been a very slow start to the fourth quarter. High-scoring start to the third quarter, low-scoring start to the fourth. I'm sorry if I said fourth quarter twice. That pass is off target, and it's going to be ours. 3 minutes, 3 seconds through the fourth quarter. Samuel Piccolo picks it up. Sam running well out of his net by now. Sam going to lob that one. That one goes over his head, and that thing goes out of bounds on Noah. Either Noah or Sam, depending on whether or not Noah got a piece of it or whatnot. And pass that one towards the middle. That's 43, Nathan Casella. Casella to the right side. I thank you folks for tuning in out here tonight. I know you probably have better things to do than watch lacrosse, but hang out with family or go out somewhere with your friends or whatnot. But hey, Day 3 lacrosse is still fun nonetheless. And I'm glad it's your top priority tonight. I know it's my top priority. And I know in the spring season, it's certainly going to be a top priority. Casella steps back, passing it back. That's number 2, McCurdy. McCurdy stepping back. McCurdy on the right side. Here they go. Going to try to drive in. Step back right there. Chintala. Chintala going to go in. Chintala with a shot. And Sam winds up with it. Over 4 minutes through the fourth quarter. Still knotted up at 9. Oh, he forgot something right there. And Kenyon's going to pick it up. Driving in the shot. And there's a goal. Kenyon winning once again. It is 10-9. 4 minutes, 21 seconds. David Chintala strikes again, his 5th of the night. He has half the goals for Kenyon College, and the Owls 10, the good guys 9. Each school still has 2 timeouts to burn. I won't be surprised if Coach Tony's going to... No, we only have 1 timeout to burn. I beg your pardon. Won't be surprised if Coach Tony decides to burn it soon. And by soon, I mean towards the end of the game. But then again, we are heading towards the end of the game. Number 10 is Ben DeVitas. DeVitas running right. DeVitas going to flip that back. And now still with it right here. That is number 44, Heath. And Rollins Heath has passed that towards the right side. Going to pass it again right side. Going to go behind the net. See what they have in stock. Hopefully it won't be 11-9 as this pass goes back out to number 3, Lucas Flynn. Flynn going to pass that to 44, Rollins Heath. Heath on the right side with the pass right there. Going to try to go in. Go look, there's a shot, and there's a save by Sam. Ooh, a tumble right there. Is 27, Gavin Pate passes that to the middle of the field. Here we go, towards the right side. That's number 4, Jake, has been our lead scorer tonight with 4 goals. Passing that back, that's number 21, that's Paxton. Paxton, the long pants, very rare to see some long pants players out there. Well, Paxton has been doing that all night. Here we go with Joe with it. Joe passes out left side. Oh, a big hit right there, but he's still going to try to get. There's a flag, and we will get it. 9:13 left. The Owls will be down a man. All right, going to be our ball. Here we go again. Left side passing that back. 12 is Nate. Nate going to pass that behind the net. Nate gets it back. Nate running towards his left, passing it again. Pump faking right there. That was to be 25 in towards the left side. Here we go with a good opportunity. Going to let this thing go. Oh, it hit the post. And that's going to go out. Closest down to us, fortunately. 8:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Went on a whistle. 8:47 left. 3 seconds were killed, I believe. As Nate's going to get it. Nate's still waiting. Got the ball on his stick. Almost halfway through the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 1-0 in favor of Kenyon in this 4th quarter. And of course, we are down 10-9. Still waiting, and now we're back up. Nate looking. Nate going to pass that to the left. Here we go with a potential scoring opportunity. 25 is in. Ian with a bouncer to the left side. And now that is 33, of course, Jake. Jake passes that. Jake gets it back. Jake is looking. Jake going back out to Ian. Ian makes the catch. 8:30 to go in the 4th. Ian passes that. Here we go with a good opportunity here with number 5, Noah Dodgson. Noah's still with it. Dodgin, excuse me. Dodgin, excuse me. Sorry about that. As here we go. 8:10 to go. Passes that back. 17 shot clock. Nate Hoover going in. Nate trying to tie it. Nate with 12 to shoot. He's running back. Nate passes it back. That's Jake. We're obviously going to have to hurry now. 7 on the shot clock. Here we go to the right. Going to have to go through that one. That's going to go out of bounds. Closest down. I don't think it's going to make a difference, folks. 2 on the shot clock. 7:54 in the 4th. And we're just going to toss it to the side. So an extra second died because there's 7:51 rather than 7:52. Now Kenyon can make it a little uncomfortable for us now, folks. Passing that towards the right side. It's number 43, Casella. Casella. Going to pass that to the goalkeeper. That is Adam Hall. Hall passes that towards the middle. Here they go with a good opportunity out here. Going to run all the way back about halfway through the fourth quarter. Number 43, that is Nathan Casella as they go behind the net. They're still on it. Passing that back. See what happens is here they go. Number 18, that's Jack McCarron. McCarron going in, McCarron looking. There's a shot, misses. Kenyon will still have it. 7:04 to go in the fourth quarter. At least in regulation. And try drive in 7 minutes ago. There's a tough shot. Takes a bounce. Sam's going to have to hurry. Sam with a nasty collision. He's down and they still miss it nonetheless. Flag comes in with 6:52 to go in the fourth. All right, I think they're going to be down a man. If not, it's going to be us down a man. And judging by the looks of it, we'll be down the man. 6:52 to go. Kenyon, of course, 1-0 on the season. They easily defeated Transylvania 13-4 back on Saturday. We lost 12-10 to Center back on Saturday. And Coach Tony Tatro would not be happy to see us lose again to a similar score like that, somewhere around the neighborhood of 12-10. That would be frustrating. Gonna pass that on the right side. Swinging it again right side. Gonna go behind the net. Looking, that's number 2, McCarty. And now on the right side, looking. Gonna pass that to 31, that's long way. And now on the left side, in trouble, passing that, gonna go back. Here comes a shot attempt. That one is a rifle that goes right past everybody. 6:26 to go in the contest. 31, that's of course long way. Passing it, now here they go with a shot opportunity. Good save by Sam. But Kenyon still has it. Less than 60 to shoot. They go on the left side. They're going to pass it back to number 2, McCarty. McCarty gets it back. McCarty is going to pass it right side. Here comes the shot. Here comes the goal. And it's 11-9 with 6:02 to go.
Goal is by number 44, Wallace.
Heath, I think that's his 4th of the night. It's somewhere around that neighborhood. Now we're in a little bit of some trouble out here. Falling down to 0-2 on the season. Shame too if we go down 0-2. We got the same cast of characters. I know we had a lot of seniors last year, but still a good chunk of characters from last year returning. But still, taking the loss to Kenyon would not be fun. I mean, regardless, they're still a great school and they're a great team, but still, losing to them ain't good. Gonna run on the right side. Gonna pass that right there. That's 44 Heath. Heath and Chintala have been doing the heavy work been doing the dirty work for them all night. There's Heath. Heath passes that to 41. That is Lewis. Lewis passes that to 3, Flynn. And now Lewis gets it back. Tanner Lewis driving in. Tanner Lewis makes it 12-9. And now all of a sudden you've lost all momentum. They have outscored us, what now? 2-0 in this fourth quarter. We're down 9-12. We need to score 3 goals in 5 minutes, 17 seconds, or else we're going to be toast. 5 minutes, 17 seconds. Zach gonna try and win the face-off for us, and we will win the face-off. Yes, sir. On the right side. Nope, Kenyon's got it now. Ball's gonna be coughed up. Jake going down. Whistle. Oh, it's owl ball. Much to the chagrin of the crowd. Casella passes out to the right side. Number 2, McCurdy. McCurdy passes out to the right. Number 1, that's Golden. See what they do out here. Less than 5 minutes to go. And now they're going to go on the left side. Going to pass out to 43. That's Casella. Nathan Casella has passed it by now over towards the right side. Originally to number 2, McCurdy. And now number 1, that's Golden. And now back out there's a shot that misses by inconveniently goes right to Kenyon. 40 on the shot clock. 4:17 left in the ball game. Looks like we're probably going to take a tough L out here as there's a shot, there's a miss. Clearly there, closest to as that ball ricochets all the way back. 30 on the shot clock. 4:10 left in the ball game. We have to score 3 goals in 4:10 if we want to at least tie this thing. That ain't easy, folks, especially considering how we've barely had the ball, and if we've had the ball, we can barely chalk up a play. Oh, there's a nasty collision, and that ball goes into the net. 3:56, and the shot clock resets to 60. Never mind. Hurry up, timeout, Kenyon. They are absolutely thrilled out there. You see them bouncing up and down. You see them all excited. Well, things aren't looking good for us, ladies and gentlemen. 12-9. 12-9. Kenyon College Owls. 3:56 to go. They got a lot of clock to kill out there, folks. Tommy Maroon reminding you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon on these videos. Goals to reach 600 subscribers by the end of the school year. So tell your friends, tell your family that I got a good YouTube channel. Tell them how good of a commentator and cameraman I am. Well, I'm not a good commentator or cameraman because my hands shake and you're looking at the tripod, hence the fact that I'm using both my hands. But anyways, 12-9, 3:56 left. Not that much to laugh about for the team because we're down by 3 and we're going to have to really get something chalked up soon. And it was actually the good guys that took the timeout. We're out of timeouts this half and out of timeouts in the ball game. This won't be easy. Here we go, we're back. On the right side, looking right here. It's number 1, Rowan Golden. Golden passes that to number 4. That's Gamucho, excuse me. It's Gamucho, I believe, gets it back. No, he does not. His number 43 is right there. That's, of course, Casella. Casella passes that back out to 15. That is Mike Capral. Capral and attackman. As here they go on the right side with this shot. That one misses. And that's closest out on them. 25 to shoot. Will shot clock reset to 60? I do not think so. As there's 3:21 to go in the ball game. I was going to say third for some odd reason. Kenyon in good shape out here. If they got a goal, that could be the nail in the coffin. Spinning away right there is McCurdy. McCurdy on the left side, 7 to shoot. They're going to have to hurry things up, and they will just throw it to the side and make us run all the way across the field. Under 3 minutes to score 3 goals. We're going to have to average less than 3 goals, or average One goal in less than 1 minute. That ain't easy, folks. Running down the sideline, still with it right there. That's 31, Joe. Joe still on it. Joe looking, Joe running to his right. Joe is with 2:35 to go. All this running and no shooting ain't going to help out our cause of a miraculous comeback. Is Joe going to step back? Joe's still with it. He's going to run right. He's in trouble. He's being double teamed out here. 42 to shoot. Passes that. That is Paxton now on the left side. Or right side. That's Keaton. Keaton spinning. The senior shoots it and he misses. 2-11. Well, things are not looking good for the good guys, that's for sure. As here we go, spin move out here. Going to trying to shoot that thing. It goes in. And with 2:03 left, we won't go down quietly.
Scoring the goal by number 31, Joe Torborg.
Torborg scores. It's Joe Torborg. Excuse me for mispronouncing it. Joe with 2 goals on the season now, his first of the night. If you do the math, he had one against Center, which was also a 12-10 ball game like it is right now in favor of the opposition. And now Kenyon can kill as much clock as their heart desires. Running down the sideline, just barely got it off. Good play right there. Heading towards the middle. We are forcing them to cough up the ball, but they refuse to cough it up. Running on the right side. In trouble. There's a whistle, and it looks like a timeout's taken. I don't think they were ready for such tight defense with 101 seconds left. Owls burn the timeout. They're first of the half. There's the Brown and Gold Brigade. We'd like to remind you tomorrow night is more Baldwin Wallace action when we take on the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears in a game of women's basketball in the OAC semifinals. If we win that game, we will be hosting the next game Saturday at 2. That'll be against Marietta or Capital. Hopefully this game tomorrow night won't be like this where we're down deep and down late. Hopefully we'll be able to win that game against the Bears. Of course, Bears almost beat us down in Ada. That would have been frustrating. They beat us, or they almost beat us, but Kaylee Resler calmly sinks 2 free throws. And we won that game 72-71. She made 2 free throws with under 2 seconds to go. I mean, obviously, clock doesn't run during a free throw, but still, that is pretty darn impressive. It would also be pretty darn impressive if we're able to at least tie this thing. 12-10 is our score. 1:41 left. We've seen teams go on scoring sprees out here tonight, but this might be a little too much for us. We'll see if it is or isn't. Fans that have braved this chilly weather have been in for a treat. It's not that chilly, I mean, comparatively in February, but still. Racing towards the sideline right there was one of our players as we have the ball. Gonna gun that deep. That's number 20, Noah. Noah gonna heave that one at the 11th hour, 59th minute. Good job there as Jake is gonna pass that to the left side. And looking right here, less than 90 seconds, backpedaling, passing. And here comes the shot. Here comes the goal. And hold everything, folks. It's not over yet. 12-11. Kuhnman scores again. 12-11, 82 seconds to go. in the fourth quarter. We were down 12-9 at one point. We're now down 12-11. 82 seconds, but if Kenyon can win this faceoff, that could potentially kill us. This faceoff win is a must for both teams. And we're gonna not get it. And Coach Tatro can't believe it. He's furious about it. Look at them on the sideline. I don't know about that call, folks, but now Kenyon can kill as much clock as their heart desires. The shot clock is off. Less than 70 seconds to go. They're just going to run around with the ball, and we're just going to have to pray for a bad pass. But judging by the looks of it, I think Kenyon's got this. There they go as they have the ball, just holding on to his 44 rounds, Heath. Heath, we have less than 1 minute by now. We have 40 seconds, actually. As there's a good move there by Tanner Lewis. Lewis going to drive in. Lewis, oh, there's a nasty hit, and it didn't work. So Kenyon's going to win the game 12-11 unless we can get something crazy out here. And looking at it, we are probably not going to get anything crazy. There are about 20 seconds to go. Well, here comes the empty net. Going to have to put on extra pressure out here. In trouble, he coughs up the ball, coughing it up still. And here we go with a Hail Mary effort. Flag comes down, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Heaves that one a little too far, and that will be your ball game. Kenyon escapes 12-11, and we fall to 0-2 to start off the season. That is rough, folks. At least the refs are talking about it right there. We'll see what they have to say, whether or not there's still a second left or whatnot. Maybe there will be. But 12-11 is currently the score. There's 0 minutes and 0 seconds left. We're out of timeout. You see the story right there, 12-11. I want to thank you for watching this nonetheless. I know we didn't win this game. It was still a good effort to say the least. 2 seconds will show. Here we go for a miracle finish. This is not going to be easy for Jake Nanoski. We're going to have to tip this like a volleyball or something. This is going to be like a layup in basketball. It's less than 1/10 of a second. Here we go. There's a shot, and that's your ball game. Now Kenyon wins 12-11. And now we fall to 0-2 on the season. 2 great games we played and 2 games we just could not execute at the end of the day. And it's always rough to see your home team lose. Always rough to see the oldest and greatest university in America lose in a sporting event. Hopefully that won't be the case tomorrow night when we take on Ohio Northern in a game of women's basketball. That'll be right here in WHBW. So make sure you got your notifications on for it. Until tomorrow night, I'm Tommy Maroon. Thank you for watching. We will see you around campus.